We have 5 tips to help you manage conflict within your royal family. Hi, I'm Damali Peterman, and I'm the CEO and founder of Breakthrough ADR. Breakthrough ADR is a company focused on teaching people how to listen, negotiate, and resolve conflict in the workplace and beyond. And today, we're working on the beyond. Recently, In Touch magazine interviewed me to give them some feedback on what's happening in the royal family. What's going on with Megxit? Are Harry and Meghan really moving away? And how will that affect their families? Well, the tips that I gave them can also be utilized and repurposed for you in managing conflict within your royal family using the acronym R.O.Y.A.L. R. Recognize the signs of conflict. Let's start first with the definition of conflict. A conflict to me is simply an internal or external situation involving one or more persons. Sometimes you can see it, you know someone's having an issue with you, but sometimes the cues are quite subtle and you're wondering, is there a problem? I'm not quite sure. So the first thing you have to do is recognize the signs of conflict. The O is for opening the communication. It's difficult to have a conversation with someone when they're watching The Masked Singer or playing Candy Crush, so you may want to find the right time to have that conversation. Timing is key. Y. Yes and. Yes and is a great technique that's used in improv. And basically the way it works is that the improviser is saying that they accept the reality of the first person and they're adding on to it. How do you do that in a conflict? Well, instead of saying yes but, you say yes and. When you say yes but, everything that precedes the but is negated. When you say yes and, you're building a collaborative conversation and encouraging open communication. A. Apologies. You have to think about whether an apology is needed to be given and whether you feel as though you want an apology. Why are apologies so elusive? Well, in most societies, apologies indicate the sign of an admission. I did something wrong. And sometimes it's hard to come to terms with that. And so think about the importance and the power of an apology. And think about gratitude. When someone is apologizing, you should think about whether you should be grateful and express that gratitude. Thank you for that apology. It really made a difference. And finally, L. Lead by example. Don't you want to be a legend in your family? Don't you want people to say, remember that time that we had an issue between Bob and Sue and they resolved it? Think about how you resolving your conflict with someone else can help others find their path to resolution. So, those are 5 strategies for you to help implement in your royal family.